Efforts to conserve the natural ecosystem in various game reserves in the Eastern Cape are gaining traction. Conservationist groups say in the last few decades there's been radical change in the attitude towards wildlife conservation. So in the 19th century, vast tracts of land in the Eastern Cape were used for stock farming, fearing for their families, and livestock settlers living in the area began hunting and exterminating the surrounding African wildlife, a practice which continued well into the 20th century, as SABC News reporter Lwando Nomoyi reports.
Numerous sightings of lions in the Eastern Cape. However, by the 1850s, many were exterminated from the area. Environmentalists say the reintroduction of this magnificent large cat into the province has been an auspicious success. A collaboration between Wildlife Conservation Charity, the Born Free Foundation, and Shamari Game Reserve has provided a permanent home for rescued African big cats. Many of them have been kept as household pets or rescued from circuses and zoos around the world.
We rescue lions and leopards from situations of captivity from all over the world. The last rescue we embarked on is actually from the lions of lockdown, which we nicknamed them because they were waiting for us in France for 2 years before we could bring them here to our sanctuaries, which we nicknamed their forever home. So these are 4 lions that were surrendered by a circus in France after an unfortunate incident. And they were around between 13 and 15 years old. We can never be quite sure of their ages, and they've lived together for their entire lives. And we did the utmost that we can do to bring them back to a place where they can have a retirement, really, and spend their lives in their natural habitat where they should have been for the rest of their lives.
The conservation sector has also been hard hit by the drought. The past 7 years have been tough for the wildlife in some game reserves.
Amongst our team, the scarcity and lack of water is one of our biggest challenges, if not the biggest challenge, because without water, we can do nothing. There is no alternative source of water. And I'll give you some interesting information. I mean, the water that ends up in Paterson, which is 10 kilometers from where we're standing right now, that doesn't come from boils. That water comes from Lesotho. It rains in Lesotho, it goes into the Orange River, it goes into the Gerib Dam. It's the Orange Fish River tunnel into the Fish River, it goes down the Fish River, it goes into a canal system, and it ends up in the citrus area of Addo and Kirkwood, and then it gets piped to Paterson. So the water in Paterson comes from Lesotho. So South Africa is a really scarce area for water.
The wildlife ecosystem provides exclusive tranquility and undisturbed beauty. The reintroduction of the big cats is also seen as crucial for the ecosystem.
Just make sure everybody's out.